Yo, what is up YouTube, man? We got a lot to talk about in this video. So starting right off, I'm playing with my guy Denton. He's on one of those 7-foot ISO bigs. You know, he's got 80 D-board, 70 offensive rebound. The build is meant to ISO centers. I am on my 6'4" post score, and we're just out here to hoop, you know? There was not that much thinking involved. He said he wanted to play on that build. I want to play on this build, so we brought it out. Is it the best possible way to win on NBA 2K25? Absolutely not. I will say this lineup is pretty fun, and it is tough to defend for a lot of teams, but obviously it's not meta. I mean, check this out. He's going to back up. I knew he would. I'm going to hit him with the post fade. The guys we're going against, and this is what we were mainly playing. Anytime I play twos, this is what we are playing. A 99 agility, 99 speed, 99 three-point guard, with a 99 rebound center to get the rebounds, L2 cheese. A lot of people, you know, this is their lineup. And as you guys can see, the guys we're going up against, they're GOAT tiers, but they're not 99 overall. So they probably just pulled this lineup out because it's double rep and they're trying to do the most winning they could possibly do, you know. Get a twos court, go on a really big win streak, get a lot of rep. It makes sense, you know, it's probably not their main playstyle, it's probably not their main game mode, and they just want to have the best possible chance to win, especially, too, you're probably going to go against this, so why not fight fire with fire? And there's definitely some people that enjoy playing like this. They enjoy L2ing for their guard, the guard enjoys dexing around. I'm showing you guys a couple of games too where me and Denton uncharacteristically miss some shots. If not, then they would never touch the ball. They'd be easy sweeps and you actually wouldn't get to see this beautiful gameplay right here where he's just running around, getting open. Another thing too, man, you see they're missing shots as well with the 99-3, the best possible build to make an open three-pointer like that. Not everybody that runs this lineup is good. And not everybody that runs this lineup is having fun doing it. I would say most players are not. You can see me, man. I'm having fun on this 6'4" post score. Denton's having a lot of fun ISO in the bigs. So why would so many teams, especially now where it seems like everybody is complaining about it, run this lineup when they're not having fun, they're not that good, and they're obviously going to get a lot of messages of people upset at him for running this because people, you know, they're not trying to get stuck on a center. Yes, there are ways to counter it. You know, you can just switch. You could have two, you know, bigger players on the twos, and that's going to make the L2 cheese a lot less effective. As you guys can see, man, I try to hit a little teardrop right there, and he sends my shit out of bounds. But it's all good because, you know, that's the thing. I'm not doing every single thing I could possibly do to win the game. I want to have some fun. That's why you guys can see as well. There's a lot of possessions where me and Denton could just hit the back door, but we don't really want to do that with these guys spamming the lanes. I mean, he wants to get the ball and dribble. I want to get the ball in post score. We don't really even want to do that where he hits me wide open. You know, obviously, I'm knocking that down 9 times out of 10. This is a bad shooting game. But we just want to hoop, man. We just want to have fun. Yes, we do want to win, but we don't want to lessen our fun by playing on a lineup that's better suited for the meta of the game. When we can win like this, it's going to be a bit harder, but that's fine, you know, as long as Denton gets to ISO some centers, as long as I get to get the barbecue chicken takeover on my 6'4" post score. We got to work a little bit harder than these guys got to work. That's all good. And this is just how it is in video games, man. You know, I'm playing Marvel Rivals right now. There is 100% a meta whenever you play in the high ranks. And some of the characters that are involved in the meta are not as fun as some of the other characters. You know, when I played Apex 2, there was a meta lineup. I've always been somebody that I like to just play on a fun character. I like to play a fun style. And I like to see if I can make it work, even if it's at a disadvantage. Because it is a video game at the end of the day, and when it comes to 2K, I feel like people are just trying to cheese rather than hoop. People really aren't trying to play basketball anymore. It's more of an algorithm thing in their head. They're thinking, alright, there's RNG in the game, so shooting's going to be difficult. So what do I need to do? I need to have a build that is going to have the highest three-pointer so I can have the best statistical chance to hit every single three that I take. Now, obviously, 2K is not going to allow that, so what do I need? I need to have a big man that that's going to have max rebounding with the max rebounding badges. So statistically, he's going to be able to get the most rebounds possible. It's a numbers game, you know. Obviously, dribbling is not the best. So what do I need? I need 99 speed, 99 agility. That's going to get me an open look, the statistical most I could possibly get it. And that means if I have the best rating to make an open shot, I have the speed to get me open off ball. I have a center that is just going to LT cheese and get rebounds, and he's probably going to have a better rebound than the other center, so we're going to get more rebounds. I mean, what are we even talking about at that point? You know, I got an 89 three-pointer. Denton's got an, I don't even know, 80-something. I didn't really even check his build. He said he wanted to bring out a dribbling center, you know, Glock 19. He's been on one. Denton's been practicing the dribble moves. I said bring it out. I knew we were going to play L2 players whenever we came out here. He said he's got 80 D boards, 70 offensive rebound, going up against 99 rebound every game. It's cool, you know. We might lose. There's definitely a possibility. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. When me and Denton hopped on the tube, we actually did not lose the whole run. And part of that is because it's kind of tough for them to beat our lineup. When I have a guard matched up on me, I can take him in the post. When Denton has a center on him, if they don't just sit in the paint, then he can pretty much cook him and get a bucket every single time. That's another thing, too. You can see the guys we're playing right now, and this happens a lot. The center is not going to try to play defense because he's going to play the numbers game. He knows that Denton is eventually going to miss an open shot. He's going to get the board, and his guard has a lot better chance to not miss an open shot, and he's so sure that they're going to get an open shot because they're going to L2 cheese. You can see right here. They're trying to switch. They're not too sure about it, though, because I got post-score and takeover. They don't play against this enough, so they don't really know what to do. And, man, this is how a lot of these games were going. You can see they have not touched the ball. I'm going to send a bailout pass to Denton. He's going to hit the fade. I got to go to game chat real quick because I can hear them. We just fucking 15-0. Me talk. And, of course, you guys know, man, I never get toxic in the game chat. But the point guard was saying they would have won easy. He actually had a center that wasn't his normal guy, and as you guys can see right here, this is the normal center he plays with. Same guard, he actually dropped in tier. A 99 O board, 99 D board, 95 strength, 93 interior, inside center. This guy is his guy, you know. He is made to play with him. He can get rebounds better. He can L2 cheese better. I would say he could screen better, but he doesn't actually set screens. Why would you set a screen when you can hit the L2 cheese? And he's actually going to play some defense on Denton, so Denton's actually going to get to do more than just shoot wide open. You know, just a bit. He's still going to get a lot of open shots. And this is what we were wanting to do. You know, we're wanting to play basketball. I wanted to post up the guard. Denton was wanting to ISO the center. I've actually even seen things like this. You know, I'm playing a lot of Marvel Rivals. I had some guy in the game chat talking about we need this tank to pair with this strategist because it's going to give us that team up boost. We need at least 2 healers. These healers are better than them. Don't run Rocket Raccoon because his ult's not going to be able to compete with the Luna ult. And he was just going on and on and on. And he was right. You know, if we wanted to win by all means necessary, he was absolutely right. But, you know, some people just want to play the game. In the case of 2K, double 99, we just want to hoop. We just want to play basketball. In the case of Marvel Rivals, you know, we had a guy that was playing Spider-Man, and he was actually playing pretty good, and he just wanted to play some Spider-Man. Now, I will say, you know, on that game, when you have somebody on your team and they're going 2 for 10 as a character, it's a little bit rough, especially, too, if you're playing in a ranked mode. If you can, you know, be that guy and help out your team by changing, that's fine, you know. If I'm playing Comp Pro-Am and I can hop on a build that's going to suit my teammates better, you know, I will do it no problem. But just don't turn into what a lot of people are doing, where they're only making builds to win the game. They're only doing things to win the game. You know, why dribble when you can just LT decks? Don't do everything you can. Lower your amount of fun you could possibly have to win the game. When winning at a super high level in the park, it doesn't really matter. Everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to have a super high win percentage. You can see too, man, he was actually cooking up a little bit in this game. You know, they definitely had a chance to win, and if they did, it's all good, you know. It's not the end of the world. There, you know, L2 cheese is tough to defend. By the way, this guy was wanting to wager after the last game too. When we 15-0'd him, we're just chilling, and he wants to wager. So I am gonna hop into the game chat at the end. You know, nothing too toxic again, of course. But, you know, a little bit of a rambling video. I just wanted to bring it. I'll probably make a video showcasing me and Denton's builds. Let me know if you want to see that. This build, I have my 6'4" post scores already on the channel. Let me know if you want to see it more. And let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments, what you guys think about everything. Look at this, man. Big man thinks he's going to switch on to me, keep me from the paint. But I know as a 2K player, that means I can hit him with a nice post fade.
I wonder if they're going to do that.
I wanted to get an ISO for Denton right here, but I ended up just kind of running around. If you guys did enjoy the video, if you don't want to drop a like and subscribe, of course, I do appreciate it a ton, man. And this is Sonic. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.
Hey, I'll be back.
Bro, don't ever come to game chat talking about a fucking wager.